4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hi guys, it's Starcraft and welcome to the final match of round of 24 ASL Season 13 Group D. This is going to be a rematch between Snow and Ggaemo, Protoss vs Zerg, and the map is going to be Vermeer. Very unfortunate for Snow to lose out against Ggaemo in the first match. I think he didn't play poorly. I think Ggaemo just had a superior preparation. It was on Eclipse. I mean, he just made the right amount of Hydras, not overcommitting, not building too many hatcheries, and you know, the particularity of that map, Eclipse, was what was allowing Ggaemo to build and maintain and contain outside of Snow's base, and that was what eventually won in the game. And this is going to be a rematch, and this is going to be on Vermeer, 4-player map with jungle tile set, very standard ramp coming down, and a very big choke outside of your expansion. I mean, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Poly Point. There's a lot of steps in the middle that you can kind of draw, navigate your army up and down. And Snow is going to be spawning at the top left corner of the map at the 11 o'clock position, and Ggaemo is located just a mirror across from him at the 1 o'clock position, top right corner. And Ggaemo is scouting counterclockwise. It's very standard from Zerg player to check for the expansion first of the bottom right corner, and he's not going to be able to find. He's not going to be able to find Snow. Snow is also scouting in the wrong direction, and I believe after this, Ggaemo is going to be sending out his probe. Sorry, this is drone, and the drone is going to be scouting maybe cross map. We'll see. But because sometimes they just like to be super careful and send out a drone also, and that drone is going to be coming out now, and we're going to see if that drone is going to just go hide in the corner or completely go for a scout. So that drone is going for a scout, and it's going to be going for a cross scout, or it's going to be going for near scout. It's going to go for near scout. Snow is just continuing his path as usual. He's going to be maybe able to intercept the Overlord at the bottom right corner of the map. That Overlord is just positioned just slightly outside, and that Overlord is going to turn around now because this drone is able to see that there's a gateway as well as a pylon located at the 10 o'clock position. This probe is trying to take a hit on that drone. The first hit was taken, but that drone turned around. 6 Zerglings are going to be mobbed momentarily. Of course, Snow has no idea of this. His probe is coming in just now. It might meet the Zerglings on top of the ramp. We're going to see if Snow is going to react. He's going to try to slow down the Zerglings with this probe. The first Zealot is out. The second Zealot is going to be out momentarily, and it's going to be up to Snow to kind of defend correctly in these positions. Third hatchery is being planted now, so 3 hatcheries after pool. No gas just yet for the Zerg player. 3 Zerglings have arrived, and the first Zealot is one Zealot is out here to engage. The second Zealot is hidden behind the corner with 1 probe just to disallow any Zerglings to move in, and these Zerglings are going to go around, and we don't see additional Zerglings from Ggaemo, so Ggaemo just content to make for 6 Zerglings. 1 probe is going to try to get killed, and that probe is microing superbly. It's trying to go and hide in the corner. That 1 Zealot is able to take a hit. No, it doesn't. A very good micro from Snow, and Snow knows that there's no Zergling speed coming in, so he's going to be content just to send one Zealot inside the bases to defend against this group of Zerglings. So be careful. One probe is gonna die. No, it doesn't die. Very good micro so far from Snow. Zealots are moving out just for a feint, and they're going to moving right back. And that probe is still alive from Ggaemo, and is able to see and count a number of Zerglings that is produced by Ggaemo. But I don't think Ggaemo overcommitted his producing links. Now he's producing a lot of links. He's producing a bit more links. Forge is done for Ggaemo. The Overlord finally arrives, so that Overlord is going to be able to just count a number of probes and a number of Zealot that's going to be coming out of that with gateway. It's going to be very careful. This Cybernetics, of course, is blocking the path of the Zealot a little bit. Very good micro and a little bit of a drone drill from very good micro from Snow, and that probe is going to be sent to the expansion. Just immaculate micro from Snow so far. Hydra is going up. Sorry, Hydra Den going up. We have probes being pulled here just to block this choke, and very good action, and finally no more Zerglings inside of Ggaemo's base, and this probe is still alive. Just so good micro from Snow so far. This is like S-class micro, I feel, in this kind of very tense moments and also the final game of the series. This probe is trying to get some intel, but it doesn't see anything. Zergling's speed is finally done, so this probe needs to stay as close to the ridge as possible to avoid to neglect the effect of Zergling's speed. But no matter, finally all of the probes are killed out, and Snow doesn't send out an additional probe because his expansion was opened. He decided just to stay inside his base, and he's gonna be careful because Hydra's coming. Hydra's coming, man. I mean, Hydra's is the bane of all of the Protoss' existence. I feel. I mean, as a Protoss player, I hate it when my opponent goes for Hydra Bus. But anyways, yeah, the second cannon is positioned just slightly behind, so there's going to be space for an additional cannon later. I always feel, why you do that? Why don't you just build the second cannon a little bit far forward so you can build the third cannon a little bit behind? Because, I mean, you know that there's going to be no Hydras just yet, right? So by the time that cannon finishes, the Hydras would have, you know, arrived, and that cannon would provide support and would be able to help, block the attack on the forge. A lot of the Hydras are kind of converging now. These Corsairs are out. Like, let's see the scouting pattern of the Corsairs. That Corsair is going to be able to see that there's a lot of Hydras coming in, and he immediately is going to go for make additional cannons. One cannon done, that's going to be the third cannon, but the Hydras have arrived. Hydras have arrived, not carriers have arrived. And they're gonna try and be taking the pot shot at the pylon, and the first pylon was destroyed. He's gonna be careful. He's trying to block. Zealot is gonna move out. His probe is doing its best, but now Hydras are getting cornered. Hydras are not positioned well, and sorry, I have a little bit of lag, but anyways. Cannons completed, and that force is gonna maybe just get forced to be cancelled. I feel that two courses is out and just doing a little bit of annoyance, I think, for Snow. But what he needs to think about at this point is not the Corsairs, but the large amount of Hydra that in front of his door. And finally, that force is taken out, and probes are going to get pulled. Losing another Corsair. Don't lose a freaking Corsair, man. You are like just slipping. Snow is a little bit slipping in terms of micro, I feel. These Hydras are going to go in some for a bust. No, they don't. I think one of the Corsairs died. That was very, very unfortunate for Snow, because during the first part of the game he micros so well, but now, you know, he's kind of slipping his attention. And anyways, looks like Ggaemo has stopped his attack, and he's gonna be droning up, making additional hatchery. I think that's gonna be the fourth hatchery for him, and also going for lair attack. Snow needs to put another drone on gas on his expansion, I feel. Hydra's gonna catch these Corsairs, and that Corsairs almost died. Very, very good micro, I think, from Ggaemo at this point. I mean, he shows superb Protoss versus Zerg control in this game so far. Snow's gonna have a lot of difficulties going up against Ggaemo, and I hope he doesn't get contained again, just like in the previous, in the first match, in the first encounter between these two players. Let's take a look at the upgrades. So no upgrades so far on the Hydras, and I don't think that the Forge had time to complete. So also no upgrades for the Protoss Zealots. Spire is under construction, so maybe it's going to be a signal for Snow to build additional Corsairs. And in this game, Ggaemo has decided not to build a fourth hatchery. He's going to just build hatcheries inside of his, mineral lines. So he's not going to make a hatchery in a fourth mineral line. So that's going to be the difference. This is not like the zero build you see, where after the failed Hydra bus, the Zerg immediately go for the fourth hatchery at the mineral line. This Scorsese is still scouting around for information, but I mean, Hydra's Muta is going to be coming soon. That Spires is almost done. So what is the situation? Is Snow looking to do a push before the Mutas arrived? Because he has just a really small force and Zealot with no speed. And finally Zealot's speed has kicked in, and those group of Zealots is going to try to run around and do some damage, but Hydras are chasing them like crazy. They are going to try to go all the way down to the southern part of the map. Maybe a Dark Templar would be useful here to kind of create a diversion for the units of the Zerg to just get into disarray. One Zealot is going to try to hit the base here at the 2 o'clock position. He finds nothing. He's gonna back around, and the rest of the Zealot is getting chased all the way to the bottom left corner of the map. Surround here, but no, not able to get any damage done, and Snow is not getting value out of this Zealots. 5 Zealots already died, and this Zealot is gonna try to come in. At least it's gonna scout. Is there going to be any mutas? And he sees no mutas, so maybe that's a good sign for Snow. These 3 Zealots are still surviving out here. One drone might die, yeah, so 1 drone lost over there. Dark Templars is out already. High Templars on the low ground. Do we see a drop coming up soon maybe for Snow? But it's gonna be careful because Mutas is going to be a threat anytime. Scourges are also here looking for drops, and 2 Corsairs are going to be looking forward to do something. It might see the Scourge, and it's gonna back around. A lot of Hydras are converging here at the Protoss expansion. Do we see another contain just like in the last game? Very good micro from Ggaemo just to deny that Dark Templar from doing any kind of damage. Okay, +1 upgrade weapons is done for the Protoss army. Overlord speed is done for Zerg, and we might even have a drop at some point. I think in this point that drone was forced to be cancelled. That was very interesting. Just 3 Zealot is able to force a cancel, and not a cancel, to snipe the drone. And do we have a drop coming in? But there's a pair of Scourge waiting just right outside with a lot of Overlord, and it's gonna be Overlord drop also. Do we have a Lurker drop at some point? Shadows is going the very long way, just making sure that it doesn't see something, but it's gonna turn around. It completely turns around, and Scourges are gonna try to go in, and that Shadow lives to fight another day. Maybe Snow kind of suspect that it's gonna be anti-air from Zerg, and it's his only chance is gonna be a drop. It's gonna be careful because Lurkers, two Lurkers on each side is gonna ruin his day. We have double Lurker drop, guys. Double Lurker drop going. 1 Lurker is going to go inside the main. Do we see it? Yeah, double Lurker drop coming. Is Snow paying attention? Snow is gonna have a lot of difficulties, but at least it's gonna be some cannon in the main. But there's something in the expansion. No, at least this gas probe is gonna get killed, and these probes need to kind of evacuate. At least that one cannon is able to provide cover. Do we have observer? There's no observer yet from Snow, and he's reluctant to use his storm on those lurkers. He's gonna save the storm for later. These lurkers finally get cleared out, and finally Snow uses the storm on those lurkers, and now he's gonna do a counter drop of his own. The 4th hatchery is almost done here for the Zerg. I think it's better for Snow to rebuild his cannon, man. I mean, if he doesn't build his cannon... Oh, Scourge coming in! We might have another drop here. A lot of Hydras here, and we need to storm. Very good storm. A second storm. A second storm is able to kill. No, good pickup from Ggaemo is able to save 2 of the lurkers. They're badly damaged though. We have another storm that kills off another lurker, and another storm would be good, but no. Again, Snow finds himself contained, and he's gonna try to do a drop, but he's gonna attack with the Zealot first. The Zealots are not attacking. Yeah, so now the Zealot is attacking. He might even force the can. He might even snipe the hatchery as well as take out the base, because there's nothing in here, and we don't have any with Scourges. We have the first drop coming in. Very good drop, but not such a good high tempo. He should have stormed a little bit further. He's gonna try to go around, and good storm. The second storm might get casted. Another good storm, killing around, I think, 4 or 5 drones, and that was decent. Now Snow's gonna be looking to his move out. He needs to storm first. Storm the units behind. He stormed some of the units behind, but he's not there to finish off the battle. And those lurkers are repositioned again to the back of the army line, and that's unfortunate for Snow. He's gonna trying to go around. He's completely negating this barricade outside of his expansion. He's gonna take the base at the inner 11 o'clock instead. And in the way that this map is structured, as Protoss, you can take 3 bases before you get cornered in. As a Zerg, it's kind of similar to the fighting spirit in a sense, except that the third base doesn't have a ramp, so that base can easily get sniped by your opponents, and that might happen just now. A group of Hydras trying to go into to go for a snipe, but no. And now Snow is going to be just kind of pinned inside his base, and you know, forced to kind of defend a little bit. And these two Corsairs are just gonna do some damage, but he needs to be careful. Snow needs to not lose any Corsairs at this point, because a Muta switch would be devastating. Corsairs is there is good for to help, you know, kind of prevent, just to prevent the Zerg from overcommitting into Mutas. We have finally the move in here. It baits out a storm, but some of the lurkers died. You know, as a Protoss player, this is a critical moment in the game where you're transferring your probes and you're being, you know, blockaded by your opponent. Because if the Zerg units decide to attack and lurkers are, you know, positioned in the probe line as they're transferring, you would lose all of your probes. So that is something that you need to be careful about. Oh my god, this contain is so big. Okay, Ggaemo is ahead by about 15 supply. I mean, this shows how good of a player Ggaemo is in terms of Protoss versus Zerg. Very good Storm, killing out the last. Yeah, that's how you kill lurkers. You need to attack with one Storm, and then you need to use one Dragoon to kill the last energy. Gas needs to get taken by Snow for the third base. Snow might be looking forward to do to move out right now. He's gonna try to move out. Some of his units were not attacking. This Observer might get sniped. At least we have a Storm coming up soon. That Storm is able to kill some of the lurkers, but not all, and just Ggaemo just have so much unit. Finally, Snows is mining gas on his expansion. Do we have a Queen's Nest? So at least in terms of technology, Ggaemo is, you know, not yet upgraded to Hive. He just built his Queen's Nest right now, so at least Snow's gonna have a technology advantage for some time. One Storm is able to kill some of the units. The second Storm was baited out, and the rest of the units is moving in. Still observers out here, and just killing out the forward lurkers there for Snow. And Ggaemo has decided not yet to move in. He is just, you know, using the map's terrains quite beautifully. Very good Storm, just baiting out a lot of these Hydras, and they are just getting massacred as they move to the Storm. But this is still not enough for Snow to move out. He needs to. What are these two Zealots going? These are just moving around just to create a diversion. Look at this contain, guys. This contain is just so vast, spanning different parts of the map, and you need to have high Templars when you play against Silent Zerg to successfully break out. He's gonna try. Snow's gonna engage on the southern part. He's using this natural support of the ridge just to not get sandwiched behind. And he's able to kill some of the units on the lower ground, and now all of the Hydras are killed, just lurkers remaining, but Zealots are not engaging. Lurkers are also very far behind, so not engaging, and Snow is slowly losing grip on this game, guys. He is, his Hydras are gonna moving in, these units need to back off. Fifth base is being taken by Ggaemo. Ggaemo has complete control of this map. He's gonna be taking up to Hive. He's already taken up to Hive. He's gonna be looking forward to go for Defiler Mount soon. These Zerglings are all of the Zerg units are converging here, and Snow is again forced to back up, and again using the terrain beautifully from Ggaemo, and all of the forces from the Protoss is again forced all the way back. Do we have another Storm here? Oh my god, beautiful move from Ggaemo. He anticipated that Protoss is gonna hit a storm and he immediately sends the rest of his units back out. Still the content is strong and Snow is gonna be mined out very soon. He's already mined out in his main and his second base. His third base is the only base that he has going for him. He needs more everything. He needs high templars, he needs storm, he needs just more units. One lurker is sniped, and we need high Templar Storm. So very good Storm is able to kill a lot of the Hydras got killed during that storm, and the supply gap kind of closed a little bit. But Ggaemo has so much units. Ggaemo just has a ton of units. And Zerg is moving in from all sides, and I think that's gonna be the nail in the coffin, guys. Snow is found himself completely surrounded by the Zerg. He's trying his best to fight, even storming his own observer, but that's not gonna be enough, and that's gonna be GG. And it's gonna be Ggaemo, the tier 4 player, who is advancing together with Royal. Very surprising result for this group D. Snow is not giving up. He's fighting to his death, but he has nothing. He has just 3 Dragoon, 4 Dragoons, 1 Zealot, 1 High Templar, 2 High Templars, but that's not gonna cut it for him. He needs a miracle to get out of here, but he doesn't get it, and High Templar getting sniped as well, and Lurkers are engaging, and Snow is forced into the corner of his base. He does a storm all over the Lurkers, but Ggaemo don't care. He has just so much forces, and all of these forces are converging. He has a lot of healthy bases mining. Snow just utilizing again the advantage just to make sure that he gets he kills all of the units efficiently, but that's not going to be enough. Zerg is moving in with the rest of the army. We have a storm on something. That storm was able to kill some of the units, but not all, and storming his own morphing Archon. Again, 2 more Hydras, 2 more Lurkers there, but that's going to be the end. That's going to be the end for Snow. 80 supply to 109, and no more mining from him. Lurkers are coming in, and Snow GG. Snow is eliminated for ASL Season 13, and that's the end of the game. And Ggaemo wins, and congratulations for him. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.